Okay, hey, I go by the name of Sdeni Poi, and this is the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo. Maja chilling with my partner player.
What's happening?
You good, bro?
I get sharp, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming at you at the Elvis Boutique in Kempton Park. Elvis Boutique, Elvis, you must pull up here. Get yourself some denim. Hey, this denim jacket has been here for some time. It's about time they must buy it.
I've been to Yatura. That's a little money, man. Yeah, you must have money when you come here. You must have money.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Kamush is not going to be out here with us.
Yeah.
She had to go some places and see some people.
It's a boys' show today.
It's a boys' show. How are you, my brother? You good?
I'm good, man.
How was the long it was a long weekend, man.
Yeah, but it was a long weekend, man.
I think so long.
I think I'm tired of these long weekends.
Nah.
And then you know why I'm tired? Because also financially.
Yeah, it's
also if it's long weekend, also financially you must
pop up.
Your money must be long. So I think that's why I'm tired, you know. But otherwise, crazy weekend as usual, gigs everywhere. Shout out to the places I went to. Shout out to Mpumalanga. Shout out to Mafikeng, and shout out to Tembisa.
Man, imagine, so you were at Mpumalanga, where Emelo?
Yeah, I was in Emelo. But it's not that, man. Emelo's not too bad. 2.5 hours.
Imagine.
Yeah, 2.5.
So you went there, when was it? Friday?
Yeah, that was Friday. I went to Emelo. And then woke up on Saturday, drove to Mafikeng. 2 venues in Mafikeng.
Imagine, bro.
Shout out to Mafikeng.
Everywhere to Mafikeng.
Yeah.
That's a trip, man.
Yeah, it's a short left, my man. But it's nice also. You get to see a lot of scenery.
Yeah, for sure, your cars, the kilometers they went by now.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Yeah, but Mafikeng was nice.
I saw one of his status. You're like, you know what? God must bless Surprise Invasion with a piano and a drive.
What kind of prayer? What kind of prayer must we have? No, we need it. We need it. It's tiring. Man. It's nice traveling. You get to see a lot of places, a lot of people, but also it's a bit hard, you know, just physically. But otherwise, you know, Mahikeng always nice. That's one of people, you know.
Yeah, no.
That's one of people within. It was very dope, man. It was very dope. And then back to
how was the crowd there? How was the crowd there in Mafia?
The thing is, it's getting cold now.
Oh yeah.
So the problem is people are still
reluctant.
Yeah. So it wasn't as I expected, but the people that were there, no, they were rocking.
It was lovely.
They were rocking.
That's
yourself.
dope.
What happened?
No, man, my long weekend was too long. I was just chilling. I did not go anywhere, man. I did not go anywhere. I don't want to lie. I was just chilling indoors. And yesterday I went to Don Park. There's a place there in Don Park called Linked Up.
Okay.
Yeah, Container Mall. There by the Container Mall. Yeah, but we just went there, me and my friends. We just went there to braai. Yeah, I'm sober this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy with myself, with my progress.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm gonna stop drinking alcohol.
Yeah, no. After that Easter long weekend, you told yourself, this is not the life I wanna live.
I'm not gonna do that anymore.
We'll see.
I'm good. Like, you know that thing. It was a long weekend. It should have been hectic. But I'm sober, I'm happy, I'm ready for the week, bro. I'm ready for this year without a long weekend.
I'm gonna bring alcohol. I'm gonna put alcohol right here. And I go on.
I will drink, you know. You know they normally say when you fast, you must clean your face.
Yeah.
You know, you must clean your face and not be like a hypocrite. Meaning that as much as I'm fasting, if you bring alcohol, I'll still drink. I won't be a hypocrite and say, no, I don't drink, I'll drink.
I rest my case. Yeah, man.
Sure, man. A lot has been happening. What are we going to talk about? Your gigs you've spoken about. Hey, Mamelodi Sundowns has won the...
Yeah, they won the semi-final. Against
but even the PSL, the PSL.
Yes. They won the PSL. I think this is the fifth one
in a row.
In a row.
That's a big team.
You know?
Man. That's a big team.
Yeah. Man. So shout out to Masanda Wana.
Yeah, no, they're doing pretty well. And they've also won this season. They've also won the MTN 8.
No, I think right now they're in the semi-final for the Nedbank Cup.
The Nedbank Cup.
They just beat Royal AM 2-1.
Yes.
So I think they're gonna play in the final. And obviously they are the favorites, man. They are the
win.
favorites. So I think it's definitely not a bad season for them, but a lot of Sundowns people crying obviously because they wanted the big one, which is the CAF. You know what I mean? Yeah. So unfortunately they're not gonna be in that one. But yeah, we'll see what happens, Canet Bank.
Yeah, no, Mamelodi Sundowns is doing pretty well. It's one of those teams who does not have a competition anymore in South Africa.
But you see, that's what raised talking points to say, is it fair what Sundowns is doing? Because obviously, we know the boss, the Makulu boss, is Petrus Mzeba, you know? Yeah. So they're like,
buy all the players.
They're like, but is this fair? You know, because they're saying that there should be a rule implemented to say you can only buy X amount of players, you know what I mean? Which also happens overseas, you know, which was an interesting discussion to say, but this team has been winning the Premier League, you know. How is it fair that they can buy all the players at any given time? You know? So,
and the stars, they buy all the stars.
They buy all the stars. That's
stars, from all the teams. And
exactly. That guy is gonna give us a problem.
I think it's a good debate. Yeah. I haven't thought about it that way. And it becomes unfair to other teams, obviously.
Yeah. In terms of fair play, it's like.
But don't you think Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs can do that?
But they and you know what? It's not like they don't try, because look at this. When Kaizer Chiefs bought Biliate, Keegan Dolly, Castro, Nokovic, they were thinking that this is what we're gonna do, the same thing as Mamelodi Sundowns. It's just from a tactical point of view, it has not worked. Now they're changing coaches left, right, and center. Kevin Hunt to Stuart Baxter to Atazwane. Now they don't know what to do.
They are clueless. It's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, no. It's a problem. And they had 3 games in hand. I was hoping that they will. But Kaizer Chiefs. I'm a fan of Kaizer Chiefs, but not anymore. I care about my heart and my life.
I was hearing them saying, "Hey, we have games in hand." Yeah, I'm like, games in hand.
They've lost all the games.
They mean nothing. Games in hand. Don't tell me about games in hand.
But you're struggling. But even your team is struggling. Orlando Pirates is number 4 now.
I don't even
26 games.
I don't even want to talk about them.
They're struggling.
Yeah, no.
It's so difficult.
The nice thing about me now is I've detached myself emotionally. You understand? So every time Pirates is playing, it's not check.
But can you do it? Can you do it, Vel? Can you detach yourself emotionally?
I've done it.
You've done it.
I get not high pressure. High pressure for Pirates. No.
The problem with these teams, when they start to win, if they, like Kaizer Chiefs, for instance, it was doing pretty well. I mean, like it was once number 2 on the league, and it won a couple of games, and I was like, no, you know what? We have the 3 games in hand, you know, and it's winning. I'm like, no, Kaizer Chiefs, we coming along. I remember when this other guy were chilling, he was like, you know what? You guys can make it. If Sundowns loses 3 or 2 games, you guys are 7 points behind Sundowns, so you can make it. I had hope, bro. I had so much hope.
Then you leave this stage. They will disappoint you just like women. Just leave this. Don't you? Football, women, you're going to die. Painful death. Just relax, my man. Go with the flow. I'm telling you.
Drink alcohol.
Drink alcohol.
Nah.
Because you know what you're gonna get. So just stay away.
And Royal AM is doing pretty well, eh? I was hoping that I was thinking that maybe even Mamkhize could start buying big players.
I think maybe that's the role that she's gonna follow, because man, that lady's ambitious, man. Ambitious. You can see that she wants to win. You know, she wants to compete.
And actually, she's hands-on, man. She's hands-on.
She's at the games
there. She's at the game,
with the son, Andy Limpisan, the chairman. They call him the chairman.
Yeah, the youngest chairman.
The youngest chairman. You know what I mean? So she's very supportive. You can see it. She's always at the game. She's always telling the boys to go. And I think she wants to compete with the big boys in the PSL.
Yeah, no,
you know,
she's number 2 now, for sure.
You know what I mean?
She's in fact competing.
Yeah. So
she's been beating Kaizer Chiefs the whole season.
She's no Royal AM. And you know, they're lucky. Sundowns, actually, the goal that they got against Royal AM, I think it was the second one. Yeah. If it wasn't for the error, it was an error at the back by Royal AM. miscommunication between defender and goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That's how they won the game. But yeah, Royal AM, I think next season we need to watch out for them.
Nah, wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna support them, you know.
Why not? Maybe Mamkize will give us some million.
Monkeys!
We love you on the conversation.
We love you. You must come and donate for us.
We love you on the conversation.
Give us whatever that you want to give us.
You
We'll
know.
accept it.
You know.
So, the other thing what has been happening...
Yeah, man. There's also, of course, I think the big talking point, of course, Senzo Mihiwa's trial is still ongoing.
Yeah, but that one is...
The advocate Defo, getting
arrested.
My question is, what's going on? What's going on?
Money, bruh. If you have money, you can press all the buttons that can never be pressed. If you have money, but that thing you can tell. That guy, he was according to what they say, he has been asking relevant questions. He has been digging into the case nicely.
Yeah.
And they decided, you know what? Let's go get this guy. So, arrest him in the middle of the proceeding of the court. Imagine.
So you think they were trying to unsettle him?
Oh, for sure.
They don't want him on the case.
They don't want him on the case. That's the thing. They don't want him on the case.
That's why I'm asking the question of what is going on.
Bro, someone is hiding. Someone is hiding the information.
And then he's come out live to say, he's come out live to say, the Minister of Police does not want me on this case.
Exactly. And even the people that came and arrested, if you've seen that video, they're asking them, why are you arresting this guy?
Yeah.
They were like, no, we can't talk to the media. They did not even say anything. So you can see it's clear sabotage that they don't want this guy in this case. So you can tell, or this case will still drag. You can wake up one day and say, they will tell you, or this advocate is dead. It's crazy.
But you know what? I think the one thing that I like is to see the support of everyone. Everyone is on his side, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, even after they arrested him and they put bail up, you know, people were there to support him. You know, the media now, the narrative has shifted and people are on his side. Even though people were grilling him, you know, when he started with the case, people were grilling him to say, this guy doesn't know how to express himself. He doesn't know what he's doing. But now the whole nation has shifted and they're supporting him. You know, so.
But don't you think it's too late to support him? So already arrested now.
No, but I think he's out on bail.
But you think he's going to go back to the case?
He's going to. This gives him motivation to go back. He has to go back. He has to finish what he started.
Man, you see this Senzo Mihiwa's case, né?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's one of those cases as a person you can just say, all right, guys, let's just close this case.
It's drama.
And
it's drama.
Movie,
you know, because that's when you ask yourself, what's really happening? You know, you ask yourself questions like, okay, so that means that if this can happen with such a high-profile case, what's happening to the cases of just the ordinary Joe? The ordinary you and I on the streets.
But those ones, bro, they just disappeared. Remember what this one, there's money involved, it's a high-profile person. It's bound to go this long, and people are asking questions, be it from media, the fans. You know, everyone is asking. I mean, like, all these questions they were raised after that documentary.
Yes.
So it's a high-profile person, and obviously it has to. Like even the mastermind behind has to make sure that it's closing all the loopholes that they could be there. But with us as nobody, brother will kill you and no one will do anything.
Will never be found.
You'll never be found, brother. First of all, your family do not even have such money to go for those cases. To go on to like one.
No, I think you know, as a citizen of the country, it's worrying. You know, and if you look at another example to show that people have just lost faith in the system and in government, in our leadership. I mean, look at what happened just yesterday when the president of the country is trying to address the workers on Workers' Day in Rustenburg, and look at how they reacted.
They are angry,
you know, on a day that we're supposed to celebrate the struggles of workers and trade unions. People were like, no, man, go. We don't want you here. We don't want you here.
The president of the country. They don't want him. And imagine they've lost They've lost confidence in the president. They've lost confidence in the police system. Like, we are alone, man.
But that's why
We are alone.
That's why people take matters into their own hands. That's
Which is dangerous.
That's why people are gonna keep on doodling.
Doodling, yeah, but it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous.
It's not right. But what
keep your hands clean. Keep your hands clean. Keep your hands clean.
I know.
It's crazy, man.
Nah,
it's crazy. It's crazy, and I think it's gonna get there. Like it's gonna get there. 2 weeks back, one of my family houses there in Pretoria.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, they broke the gate, the butlers. You know, it was during that long weekend. Broke everything. They took the TVs down. You know. Then we had to call the police to come and do the investigation. They took the fingerprint and everything. Keep sending us the SMS to say, okay, the case has been opened. This is the case number.
Yeah.
After 3 to 4 days, they send us an SMS to say the case has been closed. We followed all the leads. Just like that.
So, but they can't.
Yeah, they can't do anything. Even the result of the fingerprints, we did not get. Like, you know that thing. So that's why sometimes if you'll see those videos where someone and that guy who's and over those criminals, and you'd feel sorry for them. But sometimes you'd understand why people would do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you'd understand why people would do that. Because
I think right now more and more South Africans are buying, weapons, are buying guns to protect themselves. We
must go there.
So yeah, that's what's happening right now. The situation is it's volatile. It's volatile. It's not a good situation at all.
It is, man. It is. You saw like Zahara. They said Zahara they stole her awards, Summer's awards.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 6 of them. They came to his house and break it. They took all the awards.
I saw a story about her, and you see, this made me so angry because I feel like I think this is pure evil on my part. I think it's pure evil. I saw an article about her saying that she owes however much she owes on her home loan.
Oh yeah, 17,000. She hasn't paid in the last 6 months.
But what do you gain from writing such a story? Does that make you happy to say, yeah, this person is owing this amount of money and they're gonna lose their house or whatever? How does that make you feel, Maro? Is that not bully?
But isn't
Can
that
we not?
But the thing is, how do you draw
and
a
it's
line?
black people.
But how do you draw a line between news reporting?
So that's news.
But I mean, like, if something happens to her, if something good happens to her, they will write an article about it.
Okay.
Then why is it when something happened that me and you we feel like it's good, they don't report on it?
I think also
because the way when I look at that article, they normally say the auction. Nedbank wants to auction her house because she did not pay.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's something that you must not report. Okay. But those are the news.
The first thing, how do they get that information? Because that's confidential information. How do they get figures?
I mean,
figures and statements.
You're a celebrity. You've been in a public eye. How do they get information about people?
That's why I get it. The people that are around you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
There's too much bullying going on.
It always comes back to who you live with, who you associate with, who do you tell the news to. Hey, get gossip. Gossip. There's a lot of things that you are telling me and I'm telling people. I'm like, hey, guys, you know that
okay. I can see where this is going. I'm gonna watch myself around you, KMG. I'm gonna watch myself. So I can't just speak of my problems. I can't speak of my problems because I'm scared that you're gonna go and
So I think that's where they get all this information about Zahara. And it's sad, like I saw that she's owing her house there. Do you think she does not have money at all? Like,
I see. Now that's another debate altogether. I think she does, man. But like everyone, she's been going through financial drawback because of maybe there's lack of gigs here and there, you know, and also she hasn't taken out a hit track in quite a while. You know, so that also goes with the bookings, because usually how promoters will work is that they'll book someone to their place who they know, okay, is a crowd puller at that time or relevant, maybe it's got a hot track or whatever. So she hasn't done that in a while. So I think maybe that's why she's not getting too many bookings as she used to.
Sad, man.
You know?
And obviously her songs, they belong to the record label.
That's another problem. That's another, how much is she getting of her royalties?
Yes.
There was that issue also, you know what I mean? So obviously financially she wouldn't be doing as she was, you know, before, back then when she was still singing Bololi and whatever. But I don't think she's broke, man.
You don't think she's broke?
Do you think she's broke?
Gosh, man. You know what I always say, that, you know, like even the soccer players, people will be like, but how can this person be broke after being paid 100 and something thousand a month? You know, even like a soccer player, we've heard stories about soccer players that used to be paid a lot of money and all of a sudden they're broke. And I always ask myself to say, in as much as, let's say for instance, I give an example about me, I'm working in a certain company, getting paid 10,000.
Yeah.
As small as that money is, if Bakang fire, I won't survive like 3 months. I'm sure even the soccer players, in as much as they get paid 150,000 to 200,000, if they can fire them and without a salary for the next coming 3 months, bro, you won't survive. Because remember, your salary is within your means. Like, if you want 10,000, get to do in a certain place, I drive a certain car. If you want 100,000, I'll stay in a certain. Like, it's not gonna be easy. We can blame all these people to say they get a lot of money, but why do they get broke? But think about it, if we're not from your side, in as much as you say, I'm still living within my means, if you lose your job for like 3 months, are you going to be able to survive? Be it keeping your house or wherever you are renting, be it keeping your car, are you going to do that? Are you going to be able to pay all your accounts that you have?
That's a very touchy subject.
It's crazy.
It's a very touchy subject.
Crazy. So from my side, Bargema, Yana Zahara, probably she's battling.
She must come feature surprise invasion DJs.
Nah.
She must come feature surprise invasion DJs. We'll do something for her. My sister, we love you.
You know, I once saw this other clip, Sjava.
Yeah.
Sjava was talking to McG and they were talking, she was telling him what, you know, like when you get to a certain level as an artist if you used to make a lot of money and you're no longer making money, if it means you going back to that previous job, going back to ShopRite and working at ShopRite, getting paid 2,500, do that.
I agree.
Do that.
I agree. I agree. But also I think, if anything, this period has taught artists to start thinking of ways of growing their money, you know, because like you said, if I get paid 50,000 and I lose my job, in the next 3 months I'm gonna have serious problems. You know, the bank is gonna be knocking at my door. So Maro, why don't I use that 50,000 and then maybe, let's say with 20 or 25, I sort out what I need to sort out, my immediate, you know, month to month, you know, things that happen, body bond and kind of, and then use certain money to start businesses. Because at the end of the day, you save, yes, but after 3-4 months, if you are saving 3-4 months, then you won't be able to sustain your life. So rather create businesses that can make sure that you are getting passive income. I think that's the way to go.
Maybe you can do that, but again, you can start a business. That does not mean it will be successful. You can even start. You can even waste money on that business.
No. But I mean, it's better than.
It's crazy, and that's a thing. That's a thing. Like, how much is too much? You know, because I mean, you can tell, or like you don't even have that 10% where you can say, or this 10% is for me to save. Or for me to just live for any days.
I feel too close.
Yeah, I mean, it's also it. I'm telling you, it's like that. And like even a lot of people that are watching this, they will agree with me, but even if you get a salary, if you get a salary, you look at your salary, you're like, pero grocery ka 1 rand, ka 10 rand fair, like kusharika petrol, village to just get by. It's just
that's the reality.
You start the business, the business don't work out.
Yeah.
How many people have taken the money and bought their koloi barabadira the Uber? At the moment, those cars, they're just sitting there at their home.
Yeah.
You can't even service them.
No, man, it's not. I think that's the reality that we face. Look, not everyone can get into business. You understand? Because also, must understand that even with that money, how do I save? Then there's like other things you need to take care of. Maybe you're taking care of other family members. Add black tax in there. You know what I mean? Entertainment. So it's hard. It's understandable that not everyone can start businesses. But now I say, if you can, you know.
Yeah, if you can.
And this is my advice to a lot of younger artists that are coming into the game. I say, guys, there's power in partnership. You know what I mean? Partner up with people. Start now. At least if it fails, you still have money to recover.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Unlike trying to start it when things are not bad. You see? So start it now. Get a couple of friends who you trust. Like I was telling you about the guys that I was with in Mpumalanga, you know, it's a couple of guys who are still young. A lot of them don't have commitments. They've come together and they say, guys, we're going to invest in this. Everyone has put in their mind and it's working now. They're even extending the place. Wow. You understand?
This is dope. Yeah.
They're extending the place. So once we start understanding the idea, you don't know what. Out of Spanish, so but in partnership. You know, I get Sdeni and says, Sdeni, let's get a common maybe interest. Let's say we love food, you know, and we say we're gonna sell food as partners. Obviously, in the beginning, it won't be a lot of money, but as time goes,
it will make sense. Yeah, it will make sense. No, wait.
Now, problem with South Africans, we love doing things by ourselves. You know, we don't want to share the stage. Stop those things.
Yeah, no. There's power in partnership.
Yeah,
there's power in partnership, and even when you go to get loans in the banks, they can actually give you if you guys are 4 or 5, bring in the salary, and you know. But when you are alone, you'll suffer, bro. You'll suffer. But you know what, guys? You know what? Take care of your money. If you want to start a business, start a business. If you want to save. But make sure that for rainy days you have something there. You have something for rainy days. You know, because definitely they are coming. The rainy days are coming.
It reminds me now of how desperate people are to do anything for money. That's what's happening right now. And that's why we're seeing the likes of these videos that we are seeing of things that are happening in Dubai.
Dubai! You can't go anymore.
No, I can't go.
You might sleep in that room.
No, I can't.
You might accidentally sleep in that room.
Aye.
It's crazy, man.
No, I'm not going there. That's how desperate people are right now. You know, it's a sad situation.
Wow.
Our sisters are going there, even our brothers, they are going there and they are going to cack on you for money.
Man.
Nah.
It's not easy to go to
Dubai. Nah. You know what I mean?
They buy you Louis Vuitton, you know, they buy you an iPhone. Man, you must pay.
Some people, and I think you know, it further highlights the problem. Some people go there because they don't have a choice. Someone comes from a family background that is not well off. You know, I want to and she must do something. She can't find a job. She's young and pretty maybe, and then that's the only option they see, to say, I might as well just go there, make quick money in that way. You know? I don't think we look at it from that angle. You know, a lot of the times we look at it from that angle, and whatever, you know what I mean? But some people actually don't have a choice.
But if you don't have a choice, Because I feel like it's not everyone that would go to Dubai. Yeah, I don't know if you understand me. If we are saying what that person had no choice, probably he has went through the stages. Like he went through the stages to be where. But those people that go to Dubai, the way I understand it, I might not explain it nicely, but for you to be able to go to Dubai or being a slave queen, you must have passed certain ranks, bro.
Oh, very good ranks.
Been to some places, seen people and everything.
Yeah.
You don't just come from Maro to the villaging then when you just go to Dubai.
Yeah. No, they've got ranks.
I guess otherwise, if maybe they've tried the human trafficking, they've adapted you.
But there's ranks. I get it even in the blesser world. There's ranks. You know, there's the, I don't know how they categorize them, but there's certain amount of money. If you spend this much, then you're given this title. If you spend this much, you're given this title. So even with the slave queening, you know what I mean? It comes with different forms. You get the ones who are slaying in Tembisa. Then you get the ones who are slaying in Sentin.
Yeah, but they start from Tembisa.
Then you get the ones who are slaying in Dubai.
They start in Tembisa. From Tembisa, they go to Sentin.
Yeah.
From Sentin, they go to Dubai.
Yes.
It goes different.
Yeah, but then
they had options, they have choices.
And then when you get to Dubai, it means now
last number
you've crossed over.
Yeah, you're a legend.
Yeah.
You know what? This other time I went to Bloemfontein for my graduations now. So Negevale, this other guy who drive a taxi. He was our driver then.
Yeah.
So this guy used to drive the truck.
Okay, sure.
Long distance truck to Cape Town. So there is a Maga N1 on the side roads, like you can see some ladies.
Yeah,
you know, those ladies, and some trucks they stop
there to relieve.
So this guy started explaining to me, and like you just find them in the middle of nowhere.
Yes,
like maybe 15 kilometers to Kasinyana, like it's just in the middle of nowhere. So this guy was like, you know what? Sometimes these ladies, you know what they would do? Oblomi no kokasi, aspa.
Yeah.
Ojola le barinyane ngwe, umuja mahal. You know. That one like you go to we have a sex later, I'm feeling sent in the name of my boyfriend. Yeah. So you know what? Let me bounce.
Yes.
Let me go to the streets there.
And I'd rather get paid.
I'd rather get paid for this.
To give it up.
Than to give to someone.
It's maybe gonna last 30 minutes.
30 minutes, you see? And I get 50 rand.
And I get
so in a day I can push like close to 500.
Yeah. You see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes circumstances, because the women can see your eye. Yeah,
but even
for nothing.
Yeah, but even the guys that do this, these ladies, brother, are crazy, man. How do you do that, bro?
Doesn't it go through your mind, okay? What if one day my daughter, my daughter, this can happen to my daughter? That's why I'm asking, mentally, what's going on here? Because clearly there must be something there must be a wire that's not connected.
That's not connected.
No, I really would like someone to explain, because they even say it's a culture.
But
how can it be a culture?
Remember that lady Jackie, when she was explaining it, she said these rich guys, they have this fantasy in their mind, like that they want to accomplish. Like I think the more you have money, you have this fantasy that you just want to pee on someone. And come up with a hat from the back. like you have done everything. Like you know that thing where you have done it.
Yeah, you wanna push it to the ultimate.
Yeah, you know that
if
thing.
You can, you'd even say you wanna go to heaven and just see
heaven and come back. If it's possible, like we can go have sex there by heaven in front of God and come back.
Do you think money is gonna do that to you?
Bruh. No, I don't know. Bruh.
I don't know.
But I think
like when you rich.
But I've seen money making me do certain things that I'm shocked now. Buy alcohol
and the safe space.
And,
those things are nothing.
No, but I'm saying,
what's the worst that you've done?
The worst that I've done.
The worst that you've done. Traveling.
Nothing. Nothing. What's compared to the things of Dubai? Nothing, bro. Like, I think it's just that thing of getting wild. You know, that thing of getting wild.
Yeah,
you know,
like wild nights.
Wild nights. I would go like for 4 or 5 days without bathing or anything, but just drinking. Yeah,
I know that life. Man.
You know that life.
Yeah, I know that one.
I think it's just a wild. With regards to ladies and sex, I've never done it.
Okay.
Like hectic thing. I mean, like even to these days, I haven't got a threesome.
Okay. No, I know you're still right. You're still on the right track. Then you don't.
I want to ask you.
Don't let money.
I want to ask you.
Let's move along. Okay. Don't ask me. But you see, I know for a fact that even if because I know when I make money, serious money, you know. But that thing, I will never get to that. Not even I don't think. I know I will never get to that point.
Nah, that one is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That one is crazy. And sometimes, like I always say, I would want to have money, but I would not want to have that kind of a money. You know, that money that will make you crazy, do those kind of things for people. You can't shit on someone. You can't shit on someone in the mouth. No, you can't do that. The next thing that person that you shit on there, or can't and post on social media just to have followers. Bro, like it's a sick word.
No, that's
it's a sick word, man. You can't do that. And there's no justification in it. You just say what like it's. Remember even that guy? That guy now. Fuck. The blessed Serge. Yeah, he was like it's part of the game.
Yeah, I also saw his video. His video resurfaced again. I think it was having a conversation with Mac G.
With Mac G and Fat Joe. Yes.
You know, and he was like, no, it's part of the game.
It's part of the game,
you know. And I'm just like, part of the game. Like,
imagine.
That's why I'm starting to believe that these things of Illuminati and whatever,
they exist.
Maybe they exist.
I think so.
Because I don't know how else to explain it.
It's crazy, but you guys need to take care of yourselves out there. Ladies, take care of yourself. Don't worry. And you know what I always say to ladies, you guys need to work hard for yourself. Have you ever seen how beautiful it is when a lady works for themselves? Driving a nice car. You know?
It's a turn on.
It's a turn on already.
It's a turn on.
You need to work for yourself. This thing only nobody bless Have you seen Black Motion? They're splitting.
Black Motion is not splitting.
It's not splitting.
No, they're not splitting.
But
those are just rumors. They said that they want to both, you know, do other things, but as Black Motion, you can still book them as Black Motion. I think
but that's where it starts, man. That's where it starts.
You think there's cracks now?
Yeah, when you start to say, I'm going to do a solo project, that's where they normally would start.
Yeah, I say when you're right, because now when I think about it, kind of king. Liquid D, many of them. Like you start to say, or you're going to do. You want to explore.
Exactly.
It would be a sad thing if that's the case.
It would be.
But you know what? I appreciate. I appreciate that there hasn't been scandal when coming from Black Motion, and they've served the South African entertainment industry for so long, and they've served it well and for a long time.
Yes.
You know. So it will be interesting to see what they can do also outside of Black Motion. But obviously, we don't want them to break up.
We don't want it. This other guy was like, these guys, I'm not sure if they've done enough to brand themselves individually. Because the other guy is just known as Zinta's boyfriend, and the other one is known for chowing Zoto.
No man. Look, the guys are fire, man. But it would be interesting to see on their own what they would do.
I wish they could be successful on their own speed. They've done pretty well, man. Like you said, they've done pretty well for South African music. Now, from my side, I pray and I wish that they don't. You know, because this thing of separating as a group, you know, one of them will be successful and one of them it will be his follow.
But you see, I think what's nice about Black Motion is that they've been in the game for so long, and they look like they're very smart guys. You can tell that they have set up their things that are not in the eyes of the media. So whether or not we think their careers are not going to do well individually in the limelight, but I'm sure that they're still making their money behind the scenes. So Majita sharp.
What's up?
You know? Yeah, Majita sharp.
You pray. Where's tear gas now? Where's the other two guys with tear gas?
It's that one. KO is still
KO is still doing.
Yeah, you see. So now Black Motion is, but we love Black Motion. We love Black Motion.
Yeah, like it was so sad when I heard that they wanna go solo.
Yeah.
Solo. Imagine me and KMG now, we just said we go solo. And that will never happen. Yeah, I'm telling you, KMG.
Hey, KMG.
Let us get successful first. Let us get successful first.
Yeah, but shout out to them, man. And another special shout out to Trevor Noah. Big things, you know, hosting I think one of the biggest events, you know, in America. Yeah. He hosted the correspondence dinner. That's basically, like all the journalists that are involved with the White House, they come through, media personnel, and have a dinner with the president, you know. So Trevor Noah was chilling with the president of the United States of America.
That guy's doing,
you know, and all the top media personnel. So it's really dope. I think he keeps on inspiring, you know. Hopefully this motivates a lot of other young aspiring artists or people in the industry to grow. So
keep pushing.
Shout out to them.
That guy is doing pretty well, eh?
Too much.
That guy is doing pretty well.
He said he's got some other house.
Yeah, that guy is doing pretty well. Every move that he makes, like, yeah. Do you think he also has money?
Oh, Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah. That guy, they just love him, like American people culture. They love him. They love him. White people, black people. You know, I mean, someone who stays hosting the Grammys. Obviously.
And one thing I like about him is that he I don't know if I would say what he studies. But that guy knows American politics, like he grew up there.
He knows just in general, Jay. You can see that this person like researches. He knows a lot about politics. He knows a lot about just things in general. I think what I like about his comedy is he researches even, you know, nations. He's really good when it comes to, you know, accents, impersonations, and just the general knowledge of everything. Yeah, and you know what I mean. Like, so that's what makes him appeal to a lot of people.
Do you think you have time to learn? You have time to learn from your side. Like, the reason why I'm asking, sometimes I always ask myself, like, bruh, like, where does these people get all the time?
Yeah, but that's his work. Imagine if he wasn't knowledgeable on that level. They wouldn't even have approached him.
No, but think about the likes of, and when we take it home, think about Nota, for instance.
Yeah.
The things that he knows, this guy, and I'm like, bro, like, when do you get the time to learn and really, really understand everything that is happening in entertainment?
I think if it's serving you, and by serving you I mean if you are eating off that, I think you will make sure that you're on top of your game. I think Nota also, he gets bookings, he gets maybe jobs through people wanting to, you know, find out more, and people wanting for him to maybe do work for them because of how he approaches his brand, even on social media. Very argumentative, very informed. Some people say it's for informed. So he's getting paid for it. It's his 9 to 5. You know, he's not working go insurance somewhere and then that's his job. Yeah, that's what pays him. So so
these people, they are knowledgeable. Sometimes I'll be thinking like you think about a certain subject that you want to know, and I'm like, where do I even start?
Yes.
Where do I even start to actually even understand the whole holistic concept of the entertainment industry, like you know.
But if you're getting paid for it, you'll do it.
Nah.
Yeah, I think if the check, like with me also, because I like I like knowing what's going on, you know, in general. I like having a general knowledge of what's going on. But at this point, I'm not getting paid enough to sit for hours and hours and follow news and follow what. Until I do, hey man, hey.
You'll make sure.
People there, the conversation must send us money. Then can keep the conversation burning.
You'll make sure that you do research.
Make sure I do it. Yeah, not to say I don't do research, but the way, the intense level of, you know, being able to dissect things and get into the real crux of it, of what's happening.
Do you think you have the sources? Like, do you have sources where you can get information?
No, there's sources everywhere. You know, there's nothing that you can't get right now from the internet. Literally, there's nothing. You know, so you've got sources. It's right there, but we're just lazy to read, I guess.
maybe I think I'm lazy to. I don't really think it's about the money, but maybe it could be the money.
Ideas.
Imagine each and every day if my job was to make a report on certain things that are happening, and I'm getting paid from it.
Exactly.
I would research.
You're gonna make sure that you are always on the money.
Man. Now these people knows like that they have this knowledge, man, in them. Like, yo.
Yeah.
What has been happening? Hey, Casper West, did he buy a Rolls Royce?
Nah, I saw that. I saw that video. I don't know. I think maybe it's just, you know, the dinner of the rich people, like McLarens and.
But that guy's a big guy. Man.
Too much.
That guy is bullying.
I've actually been to the branch where he bought the McLaren. I think if it's the one that I know, the Daytona, you know, branch where those cars are.
Oh yeah, the Daytona. I know. I think there is one.
There's too many. The one I went to is on, I think it's on College Drive, if I'm not mistaken. And Melrose Arc, somewhere there. I've had something there, you know, chilled vibes and all that. You know, when you're sitting there, you're looking at a car, you're like, one mistake. If I can, I don't even want to come close to that car.
Yeah,
because if I can make one mistake, they're gonna take everything. They've got my whole life now. I won't be able to pay that back. So I think maybe it was like it looked like a dinner
kind of a vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, just to say, you guys are our customers. Come back. So unfortunately, they're not gonna do that if you are driving the Toyotas and whatever. Yeah,
it's crazy how Toyota would not even do that to you.
No, Toyota or if you are driving, McLaren.
Casper West moves different. Like that guy moves different.
When you buy McLaren, they invite you to come for dinner to say, nah.
Yeah.
If you wanna buy a Rolls Royce, you know, if you wanna buy a Bentley, here it is. They show maybe the latest cars. Creating
test driving.
Create a showroom.
Sure.
Yeah, I know, not us as Toyota drivers. Sorry. I've got nothing against Toyota. I love Toyota. But I'm just saying we're not gonna get dinners in terms. Much love.
Hey, Toyota is legendary, bro.
It's legendary.
You have that car for years.
That's what I'm saying. Us, we are fine with our Toyotas.
Hey, Uncle Vini has hit 1 million followers on Instagram.
Is it?
Yeah, you know she was trending over the weekend. People were saying
Uncle Waffles.
Uncle Waffles, yes.
There was that whole that she's transgender. And people were just going in on her, man. I think that's so mean.
It's so mean. Yeah,
that's so mean.
People don't like to love that lady, man.
They look
and she's doing pretty well. And Anna stress. Drama.
Like no. And then people are just like, no. This girl.
That girl, man. You know what? Like, there's some people who don't worry. Like, you can have a hate on them because of how they move, the things that they would say. She's just quiet. She's never even said anything like that. I feel like, nah, man.
Man, I think there was. It's like I'm saying, it shows the hate that we have as people. Just leave Uncle Waffles, man. Uncle Waffles, we love you, baby.
She's beautiful.
Oh.
She's beautiful, that lady.
Waffles can waffle me.
Yeah, this other guy by the name of Fresh Taylor, he was like, so now he's a real uncle. Like he's a real uncle. I'm like, Fresh Taylor, there's no way. Fresh Taylor, there's no way. That lady, she's beautiful. That one.
No, Uncle Waffles.
That one, I would risk it for days.
I hate it. And these people, you must see, the ones who hate too much are the ones that look like elbows. When you look at their profile picture, my man, I want to remove your wrong 10. Wrong 10. But you are hating on Uncle Waffles.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Elbows telling such a beautiful thing.
Ayoku. Do you know this new track by Monada and CK, the DJ?
I haven't heard it yet.
Ayoku.
I haven't heard it yet.
Man, you must listen to CK there. Have you met him?
Yeah, now I've met him, yeah.
CK.
Double Trouble.
Double Trouble.
Yeah,
hey, there's a new track that he has with Kim Monada.
Yeah.
But Ayoku.
We're actually supposed to work on a track with CK. Yeah, Surprise Invasion DJs.
Oh, really?
Maybe it will come out.
It will come out?
Maybe it will come out.
Soon?
Yeah.
One day. Do you still go to Limpopo though for just visiting there?
I was
still
there.
Have friends there?
Yeah, no. Still have boys there. I was
Who are your industry friends?
I don't have a lot of industry friends.
Beside me and KMG.
I ride solo. Yeah. No new friends. You see, hey, this thing of saying friends too much, it's a problem. I've got a lot of people who I chill with, good acquaintances. I've got people who I can go to, ask for advice. There's people that I'm very fond of, you know, but can't say that they're friends or whatever. Friends, Yes. Okay, just on that point. Please, can people vote for Alshuki Mola?
Did you the time she was
TV award? I think she's nominated in Best Actress, if I'm not mistaken. Please vote for her.
That's your mom.
Yeah, I love that. I love that lady. She's so awesome. She's crazy, bro.
What's the number to vote for her?
You actually have to go on the website. So just Google DSTV Viewers Choice Awards, and then go there. You need to register on the site first before you can vote. You can vote 100 times. It's free. It's free. So just 5 minutes, vote for her. Yeah, she's very awesome.
She's very.
Yeah, man.
That's nice. That's nice. Is there anything that we are leaving behind from your side, Uche? I think we've spoken about a lot of things.
Yeah, man.
The Dubai story, Somizi getting engaged. Okay, we'll just give it some time there.
So busy. We love so busy. I think we've spoken about quite a lot of things. Yeah. You know, so
ladies and gentlemen, this is the conversation with myself and KMG Butle here. Guys can continue following Butle on Instagram. Butle_Maseko. From my side, Sdeni Poi and Shatari _, that's KMG.
Shout out to you, KMG. Come back, lady of the house.
We need you here. We need you.
But it was a boys to men show.
We're talking about serious stuff here. We wanted your take on the Dubai story. She was gonna go crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in on the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo, Tuesday Gang. Stay tuned. I do have a guest for next week, you know.
Okay. Who we got?
No, I'll tell you. We do have a guest. I don't know. I don't know if we must go to them or we must let them come here. But
they must come here. We must welcome them.
The problem here, you know our problem here. Here we have a lot of problems. So where are you going this week?
This week I haven't, nothing confirmed as yet. I'll let people know, just follow.
Make sure that you follow Surprise Invasion
DJs
on Instagram.
Please.
That's why they'll make some bookings.
That's when they'll even know where we are going, what's happening.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a conversation with Sdeni and Kamo. Out. can also book me. Book it.
Come and stream.
I'm a soul and R&B DJ.
Oh man. Damn. There you go.